I see through that. Don't need that. All right. Money shot. What's the what? Money shot. Yeah. Money. So we going to make it official? Yes. Step over there. Do we need? No. What do we got to do here? Drop it. We got to do it again. Set it down, man. Yeah. To make it official, step back on. It's up to Gus. Do we need the? Yeah, they can. Because they want to be here, they can. Oh, 185 even. Here it is. Marcos, get over. Let's unveil the chair, baby. Great work, baby. Great work. Great work, champ. Great work. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great work. Great work. You look good. Great work. Great work. Great work.
More of a 4-2-3-1, allowing Velasco to really float, find the game, almost play at times as a second forward.
Alain Velasco is the most expensive player in FC Dallas history, reported $7 million transfer fee from Independiente in Argentina. From Buenos Aires, 21 years old, sharing a field now with the idol of any Argentinian. Velasco said before this game, it'll be an unforgettable experience for me. The first time I get to see him in person. Competitor in him, though, you know, comes out in these moments. Velasco turning. Looking for Camungo. Jordi Alba there. Camungo takes it away. A player who made this team, made the reserve team through an open tryout, grew up in a refugee camp in Tanzania until he was 14, taking it off of one of the best left backs in the history of the game. Jordi Alba sends it forward. Joseph Martinez. Ibiaga gets it to Leggett, right to Busquets. Marco Farfan stepping forward. O'Brien's going to get on it for Dallas. Farfan. O'Brien. Busquets back to Kristoff, sends it clear. And Cesar Ramos calls a foul against Hader O'Brien.
Well, let's go back to the goal because it's the movement from Lionel Messi deep. So now all the players are caught ball watching. All the players are aware of the runners inside the 18. And so he comes late. Remember the goal against Orlando City? It was a late run, not a late strike. Robert Taylor clipped it over. But so many of his goals is about timing, but finding the space where everyone else is not. He may walk more than any player in the world, but he kills you more than any player in the world because between the ears, he's a step ahead of everybody else.
6 goals now, drawing level atop the Leagues Cup Golden Boot race with Bongo Hukle Honwane of Minnesota. He scored in the 8th minute against Atlanta, his first start. He scored in the 7th minute against Orlando, his second start. He scored in the 6th minute tonight. As Joseph Martinez is taken down, and an early yellow card to Nkose Tafari.
Yeah, but Tafari is arguing that's his first foul, but this is unnecessary. And the last thing you want to do as a center back, it's a late challenge in from where the referee is. He sees you coming from behind through Joseph Martinez. First foul or not, now as a center back, you're 16 minutes into the game. You're going to be chasing Inter Miami a lot around the field. Now you've got to have in the back of your mind a second yellow possibility.
Messi looking for Robert Taylor. Sebastian Ibeagha is there. Tafari. Ferreira gives that away. Right to Robert Taylor. Sergio Busquets. Messi. Martinez. Tries to pop it back out. Broken up by Quignon. Ferreira back to Farfan.
Velasco's had himself a half. Dear Lord.
Nutmegs. Yedlin comes forward.
Kid's putting on a show tonight.
Slides it for Obrian. Back to Velasco. Jesus Ferreira has time. Wanted him to shoot here at Toyota Stadium. Puts it into the corner for Giovanni Jesus. Quignon for Velasco. Yedlin had to intervene. He did. Corner coming for Dallas.
And a good spell of possession from FC Dallas. Difficult for DeAndre. Obrian's going to be the man he needs to mark, but Velasco floating to this left side in behind. Good on DeAndre Yedlin to beware of that space in behind him. That near post where Joseph Martinez is extremely important for Inter Miami defending here.
Velasco serves. Strong defensive header from Arroyo. Farfan pops it back in. Callender will settle.
I mean, it's a little thing. It's a subtle thing, but Drake Callender and Inter Miami, not a single player on the post defending that corner.
Messi. Arroyo. Martinez. Gomez. Thinking about it. Sending it over and into the crowd.
Well, Kremasky found himself growing into this, right? The first game he struggled against Cruz Azul at Atlanta and Orlando. He grew into it. Now he's heavy-legged, so Tata Martino wanted to bring in Gomez, who very briefly against Orlando City, you saw the ball hawk. I think he had 2 giveaways, a yellow, but nothing was shy from him. He was up for it. Tonight he's been very, I would say, disciplined with his movement and understanding. And we all saw the goal. The goal comes off of him
Transfer window, Facundo Farias and Tomas Aviles. In that manner in this transfer window, Facundo Farias and Tomas Aviles still in Argentina. Tata Martino told us he expects them here maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks from now. In that manner in this transfer window, Facundo Farias and Tomas Aviles in that manner still in Argentina. Facundo Farias and Martino told us he expects them here still in Argentina. Tata Martino told us he expects them here maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks from now.
You know, I told you the weather wouldn't be a factor. You know, I told you the weather wouldn't be a factor. It has been for the players on the field. It may be, though. I don't think it has been for the players on the field.
Diego Gomez over to Robert Taylor.
It is ambiance until either team gets into the final third. It's not when they're in the middle of the field until either team gets into the final third. You know, I told you the weather wouldn't be a factor. I don't think it has been for the players on the field. It may be, though, for the fans. It is warm here, and yet there's not a huge
100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Of any home field advantage tonight.
Over 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ambiance until either team gets into the final third. But when they're in the middle of the field, there's not a ton going on in the building, and so that's where the weather can impact whether or not FC Dallas have
Jesus Ferreira
any home field advantage tonight.
Over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Jesus Ferreira header just wide. Great Calendar making a fantastic save on close to 40 degrees Celsius here in North Texas. Making a fantastic save on August in Texas. This is something that Jesus Ferreira putting in Major League Soccer veterans players are used to. Jesus Ferreira 1 minute later. First taste for Lionel Messi.
Yeah, and at times, I can tell you through experience, there's going to be a blood rush to the head. And you're going to have challenges and decisions that leave you scratching your head at times because it is so hot. I just think from what we've seen 22 minutes in, the game's being played at a high level from both sides.
Two good early chances for FC Dallas within the first 5 minutes. Jesus Ferreira header just wide.
What a bad giveaway that was from
Great Calendar making a fantastic save on Camungo. Jesus Ferreira putting in the rebound, but he was offside. And then 1 minute later, Lionel Messi scores his 6th goal and gives Miami a 1-0 lead. Here is Camungo. Shouts for a handball. After not giving Camungo. Flicked on by Quignon and the Calendar.
What a bad giveaway that was both from Inter Miami.
After missing Marco Farfan, returning after missing Robert Taylor after Jesus intervening. Jesus takes it away. Camungo. Marco Farfan returning after missing the match against Mazatlan with muscle soreness. Velasco. Farfan. O'Brien trying to get there and foul. In the process. Get there and foul.
Early on in this game, he wasn't tracking runners, so that's better, especially early on in this game, he wasn't tracking runners. Well, especially those off his shoulder. A little bit quicker. So the header early on from Ferreira. off his shoulder. That was off the Christoph, not being able to find him when the ball's in wide air. That was off the Christoph. Better job with O'Brien when the ball's in wide air. Is that doing a better job with O'Brien?
O'Brien's trying to get there, and he fouled Christoph.
Yeah, but that's better from Christoph.
Let's take advantage.
In this game, he wasn't tracking runners well, especially those that are a little bit quicker off his shoulder. We saw the header early on from Ferreira. That was off of Christoph, not being able to find him when the ball's in wide air. Is that doing a better job with O'Brien?
Jordi Alba knocking it back.
Back
giveaway from Gomez. O'Brien, Ferreira. Can Dallas take advantage? Drake Callender. Velasco. Drake Callender. Farfan. To far Quignon. Jordi Alba knocking it back to Drake Callender. Edlin goes back to Busquets. Messi goes back to Busquets. Jordi Alba. Encouragement from the 34-year-old Jordi Alba on his Inter Miami first start. 26 minutes as a substitute against Orlando. Jose Martino bringing him in from the beginning today. Edlin coming forward. Trying to get it to Martinez, read well by Facundo. Still DeAndre Yedlin. Far defending. Yedlin goes back to Busquets. Comes up on hydration break. Lionel Messi. Here is Jordi Alba. Hydration break. Joseph Martinez. Alba Messi. Martinez. Broken up by Dallas. Taylor back on it. Leaving it for Jordi Alba. 5 minutes in. Lionel Messi. Trying to get it to Martinez. Read well by Facundo Quignon on the offside flag. Comes up on Inter Miami, and we've reached the hydration break in this first half. Here is how this match began with a fury. FC Dallas thought that they opened the scoring. 5 minutes in, it was ruled out for offside.
Yeah, first off, great save from Drake Callender, but that is the right call because when Camungo headed it, Ferreira was in an offside position. That's why the referee saw what he did, raised his flag. But how about the initial save from Drake Callender? We talked about it in the pregame. He's got to come up with one or two moments. He came up with 4 against Cruz Azul.
Body weight right now as a player, and is this an advantage having this hydration?
Well, you see both sides of the players getting instruction from the coaches. They're hydrating, which is so important in these kind of conditions. You see both sides. I think it's also nice because coaches are hydrating, which is so important. Have committed so much energy. I think it's also nice because they're not allowing Inter Miami to have committed so much energy. FC Dallas to come out. They're not allowing Inter Miami. This break comes at a nice time for both teams to regroup and figure out a way to finish up this half in the right way. This break comes at a nice time for both teams to regroup and figure out a way to finish up this half in the right way.
Okay, you talked a little bit about what you've seen from both sides. Give me what you want to see from both Miami and FC Dallas.
Crazy how quickly the connection between Jordi Alba and Messi came to fruition and lead to that crazy how quickly that connection between Jordi Alba and Messi came to fruition and lead to that goal. And then from an FC Dallas standpoint, I appreciate that Nico left that possession. Alan Velasco, you heard Taylor and Jake talking about it away from trying to be clever in possession. Relishing these moments, you heard Taylor and Jake talking about it a little bit more clinical when they get into the final third. Relishing these moments, finding some good spots, but can they just be a little bit more clinical when they get into the final third?
Hey, it's under 100 degrees now. It looks like. Hey, bring a cooling vest up. Hey, it's under 100 degrees now. It looks like. 1-0 Taylor as we reach the hydration break for Miami. What have you seen? 1-0 Taylor as we reach the hydration break for Miami.
Really good. It's been up for the moment, but more so Velasco's been here. Really good. It's been up for the moment, but more so between his ears. Busquets is not going to follow him. He's going to find space. Ferreira's had 2 opportunities. One's not going to follow him. He's going to find space. And the other one, Ferreira's had 2 opportunities. One's all in good spots. Especially when the other one's just delivering the dangerous ball. So he's in good spots. But it's been one team when the ball gets ready delivering a dangerous ball. And it's 1-0. It's been one team, one opportunity for Miami. And it's 1-0.
That's been kind of the story, hasn't it? Today, he can't get Miami 7 against especially the minutes today. And you can't probably have to take your chances, especially when he's trying to put Miami on the back. It's probably have to take your chances with the opportunity to try to put Miami on the back.
It's more than the opportunity. You got to be this team with the opportunity by Tata Martino because he's going to lead against this team. Vulnerable position. Tata Martino because he's going to lead spots. in vulnerable positions at times.
This is the first match of the round of 16 in Leagues Cup. This is the first match of the round of 16 in Leagues Cup. The only one tonight. Tickets are still available for those Leagues Cup round of 16 matches on Tuesday. Tickets are still available. Go to LeaguesCup.com/ticket round of 16 matches. Really good matchups, including a Classico Reggio Tigres. Really good matchups, including a Classico Reggio in Houston Tigres. LAFC hosting Philly hosting Red Bull. Winner of this match faces the winner of Houston and Charlotte, which is played tomorrow. Winner of this match faces the winner of Houston and Charlotte, which is played tomorrow. Giovanni Jesus. Look at Miami. Celebrity Central down in the pitch for Giovanni Jesus. Look at Miami. Celebrity Central down in the CBS commentator in the house to watch Lionel Messi. Quarterback now CBS commentator in the house to watch Lionel Messi. In his back, it is going to be that type of show. Lionel Messi. It is going to be that around the United States, around Canada. Travel to the next around the United States, around Canada.
My favorite part to the media member, Tony Romo, is media member Tony Romo. My favorite part to the media member, Tony Romo, media member Tony Romo saying he's not doing interviews.
I mean, he learned from the best. You golf with him, right? I assume we got that from you. I mean, he learned from the best. You golf with him, right? I assume we got that from you.
I'll talk to anyone, including just myself.
Philly hosting Red Bull. LAFC hosting Salt Lake, America, Nashville. Winner of this match. Messi with Martinez to his left. Messi coming around the far. Messi with Martinez to his left. Messi coming around the far. Here's Messi. Celebrity Central down the pitch. Former Dallas Cowboys quarterback does come up again. CBS commentator in the house to watch him.
Joseph Martinez knows it because he knows that with all the attention Joseph Martinez knows it because he knows that with all the attention on Messi with the ball, Lionel Messi to take on the two center-backs. He's just got to widen that run to half a yard more. He's just got to widen that run a half a yard. That was the most surprising thing Dr. Martino told me in Miami is that that was the most surprising thing Dr. Martino told me in Miami is that he sees things. Joseph Martinez is going to reap a lot of those don't see if he stays on side. Joseph Martinez is going to reap a lot of those benefits if he stays on side.
He said that already. Joseph Martinez, the biggest difference he says is the ball comes to me, right? All the time, more free. Hader O'Brien. Quignon, Leggett. Messi with Martinez to his left. Camungo, Quignon, Leggett. Into Velasco, Camungo. Into Velasco. Jesus. Mishits the cross. Jesus. Mishits the cross. Go back down pitch side. Katie with more on Joseph Martinez.
I think the biggest question I heard passed around was, when are we going to see the old Joseph Martinez? I think the biggest question I heard back to the one that we remember, when are we going to see the old Joseph Martinez? Can we get him back to the one that we remember the first training session he had to United after Martino told me that from that first training session he has to now. Sometimes it comes down to who's on the other end of the pass. That old Joseph Martinez is back. He said, look, sometimes it even admitted himself as a player, as a 16-year-old Messi, who elevate your game. As much even admitted himself as a player, as a 16-year-old. He said, if anything, as Joseph is a smart guy. To get on the end of the ball because of that. He said, angry. He's wasted so much time. Joseph is a smart guy. He knows he needs to be close to Leo. He's angry. He's wasted so much time.
Joseph Martinez with the penalty against Orlando, an assist as well. Joseph Martinez on the third with the penalty against Orlando, and ceded to him by Lionel Messi. The third, Velasco serving it in, ceded to him by Lionel Messi. Velasco serving it in over leaves it for Leggett. Clearance only as far as Alba. Rather, it's Quignon from Alba. Leaves it for Leggett. Now Camunga. Go back down pitch side. Katie with more on Joseph Martinez.
I think the biggest question I heard passed
Velasco.
When are we going to see the old Joseph Martinez?
Quignon closed down by Arroyo, picks it clean. Now Messi driving forward for Miami. Closed down by Arroyo, picks it clean. Now Messi driving forward for Miami. Robert Taylor getting one. Messi through. Robert Taylor even admitted himself as a player, as a 16-year-old. Maybe he didn't run as much to get on the end of the ball because of that. He said, if anything, Joseph is a smart guy. He knows he needs to be close to Leo. He's angry. He's wasted so much time.
How many times have we seen him get on his listen. Consecutively, they broke the country from losing guys. He's going to be hurting. He's going to get him behind. It takes commitment, but he's going to be open. He's going to get able to see that. It takes commitment, but also just the ability to see that, to get onto it. But I just love huge save Robert Taylor has done with the opportunity of playing on this team. And you've got to tip your cap to Phil Neville with the opportunity of playing on this team. He brought it in. You've got to tip your cap to Phil Neville. He went out. He saw something from Robert Taylor. Brought it in. Messi's just taking it to another level. He saw something from Robert Taylor. Messi's just taking it to another level.
Robert Taylor told us he went up to scored that, put his left foot in his forehead. He said, "Are you feeling okay? You're playing out of your skin." Hand on his forehead. He said, "Are you feeling okay? You're playing out of your skin." And now it has just been so consistent in Leagues Cup specifically, Taylor. And now it has just been so consistent in Leagues Cup specifically.
Robert Taylor got good turning from the jet to get out of that pressure from Busquets. Good turning from the jet to get out of that pressure from Busquets.
Takes it away. Messi. He was up to the pressure. Busquets takes it away. Messi. He was up to the task. Forward to Velasco. Cutting it back. Velasco gives it away to Gomez.
Yeah, but see the transitional moment we talked about in the pregame.
Gives it away to Gomez.
See the transitional moment we talked about in the pregame. It's there. He's immediately when they win possession, how do they release the pressure? Every single time immediately when they win possession, how do they release the pressure? Every single time in this first half, when it is found Velasco's feet, something dangerous. Previous two games against Atlanta and Orlando City. Miami's been the previous two games against Atlanta and Orlando City. A little different. Miami's been 53% of the possession tonight. A little different.
59% of the possession.
53% of the possession so far.
Sixth most is at 47% of the possession in this tournament, which is sixth most of 47 teams. In Argentina before coming to Dallas in 2021. Previously in Argentina before coming to Dallas in 2021. Lanús with San Lorenzo. Boyer Club. A couple of years. Messi with rules. Club with Pata Martina. Boyer Club. Lionel Messi is the match against Pata Martina. Levels the match against these two Spurs legends.
Jordi Alba very frustrated right now with Busquets and Gomez. Jordi Alba because they're very frustrated right now with Busquets and Gomez. Because it's the secondary runs that are causing a ton of problems for Inter Miami. It's the secondary runs that are causing a ton of problems for Inter Miami. It's the runs out in that second layer of defense in non-existent from Busquets. It's in that second layer of defense and Gomez non-existent from Busquets. 25,000 just woke up in this building, didn't it?
Sure did.
Well, the 25,000 just woke up in this building, didn't it?
Leveling it for the home side. Pino is leveling it for the home side. Previously, second straight match. Miami goes up 1-0 with San Lorenzo. For a second straight match. Find themselves level 1. Goes up 1-0. Find themselves level 1-1. Big club like Pata Martina. He levels the match against those two newest legends. Pereira, Velasco, a chance for a second.
But look at Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba very frustrated right now with Busquets and Gomez. Because the problem right now for Inter Miami, the ball goes wide. It's the secondary runs that are causing a ton of problems for Inter Miami. It's the runs out of midfield. It's not the ball behind the two center backs. It's in that second layer of defense.
Jamal Miller's going to keep going.
From Busquets, Arroyo,
Diego Gomez. Jamal Miller's going to keep going. Diego Gomez. Gomez turns. Jordi Alba to Lionel Messi. Flipping it over. Jordi Alba ran into Robert Taylor. To Lionel Messi. Flipping it over. He's going to win it back though. Jordi Alba Martinez into Robert Taylor. Busquets with his run. Messi. He's going to broken up. Martinez off to run. Busquets was trying to find Messi. Was broken up. Miami got off and run. They tried to. And an important block from Gomez. Jamal Miller's going to keep going. Diego Gomez. Gomez turns. Lionel Messi going to have time and space in the midfield. Closed down Lionel Messi gets around the time and space in the midfield. Closed down Messi gets around the time. Just now talking about his excitement to play Messi. Brooks gets to market. He has just now. He's Robert Taylor sends it over.
Yeah, but how about the synergy
to score with the Leagues Cup.
Messi's telling Robert Taylor just how about the synergy there? I mean, that the Messi's over the top. Jordi Alba lays it second. But the consistently looking for each other and lays it Messi. Consistently looking for each other and Alba and Messi. More patience. Robert Taylor just needed to be a little bit more patience. Good layoff. I mean, the drop off here from Jordi Alba. Good layoff. Praise to Martino in the first 3 games and making subtle adjustments. I think he's going to have to praise to Martino in the first 3 games and making subtle adjustments. I think he's going to have to find that 2 at halftime to defend a little bit more. The ball goes 2 of them to defend a little bit more. It's literally been Ferreira, the opposite side winger, one midfielder coming into the team. Ferreira, the opposite side winger, and one midfielder coming into the team. One of the 3 midfielders could become a little bit too easy. He's going to need one of the 3 midfielders to become a little bit more.
Cesar Ramos let that go. Ferreira into
and I was a little concerned that Arroyo started tonight. Remember, he came out of the game against Orlando City. I was a little concerned that Arroyo started tonight. Remember, he came out of the game against Orlando City. And effective. He's on the ball now, but he's been very mobile tonight and effective. He's on the ball now. How many times have we seen very quiet? Maybe once, and so that's been the real difference than what we saw against Atlanta United or Maybe once, and so that's been the real difference than what we saw against Atlanta United or Orlando City.
Dallas's wingers?
Yeah, it absolutely is. There's a little bit more Dallas's wingers than there was. There's a little bit more, but also there was a real good job from Orlando City, but also it's the midfield not on the ball. Arroyo and Busquets have not had much of an impact defending not on the ball. Arroyo and Busquets have not had much of an impact defending. And one midfielder left in the game. Finally, this is where they want to operate. Get it into Joseph Martinez's feet. Finally, this is where they want to operate. Get it into Joseph Martinez's feet.
That's it.
He's on the ball now, but he's been very effective. And how many times have we seen Yevon before? Maybe once. And so that's been the real difference from what we saw against Indianapolis.
That because of Dallas's wingers?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a little bit more of a threat transition. It's exactly what we thought from FC Dallas. Having the ability with a front three. Exactly what we thought from FC Dallas. Miami's got the ability with a front three possession. Miami's got numbers that lead when they're in possession in this new moment in Isaac's career. He's more vulnerable in this new moment. Isaac's career is too difficult. Pull off your shoulder. Piece of skill. This one to come out is too difficult. Piece of skill. Balls in the world. You've got to be calm. You've got to be composed. Balls in the world. You've got to the United States of America. From a refugee camp coming to the United States of America. From $90 in his pocket at 14. It's Messi and Busquets. Alba and Tata Martino. It's Messi. Busquets. Thank you very much. And Tata Martino. FC Dallas. Thank you very much. 2-1. FC Dallas.
In a refugee camp in Tanzania until he was 14. This is almost given away. Raised in a refugee camp in Tanzania until he was 14. This is 150 miles west of Dallas. Had not played organized soccer. Had just played 50 miles west of Dallas. Had not played organized soccer. And just played refugee camp. A ball made out of old middle school team. Then the high school team. In that refugee camp. Joined the middle school team. Didn't play for an academy team. Just his high school. He dominated there. Didn't play for an academy team. Just his high school. He dominated Texas SC. FC Dallas essentially reserve team. Texas to become the preseason training. FC Dallas has earned a contract in preseason training. They asked him to come to preseason training. He earned a contract in preseason training. Makes 2 years. 22 this offseason. Signing score. Has earned a starting spot. The first team this offseason on the same deal as the greatest player of all time. Scoring a goal. And to give FC Dallas the lead. Greatest player of all time. Inter Miami scoring a goal in a game FC Dallas for the first time in the Lionel Messi Miami behind in a game for the first time in the Lionel Messi combines.
They're trying to get it back. It made it to Messi. Taylor combines. Justin bodies in the way. Back. It made it to Messi. Justin bodies in the way.
Bernard Kamunga moved to Abilene, Texas. 150 miles from there. And that play organized.
Too heavy of a touch. Miller will recover. Too heavy of a touch. Miller will recover.
Joined the middle school team, then the high school team. Couldn't afford to play for a club team. Didn't play for an academy team. Just his high school. He dominated there. Spent $90 to attend an open tryout for North Texas SC. FC Dallas's essentially reserve team. They asked him to come to preseason
training. 2 minutes through the minimum 3 of added time.
At the surface hits the road. And when games are first time since Messi set foot, especially in this league, we saw the first time since Messi set foot in Florida. We saw the first 45 of Tata Martino's men.
Bernard Kamunga
From the first 45 of Tata Martino's men.
With a spectacular goal. Giving FC Dallas the lead that he is sharing the pitch with tonight. Worthy and FC Dallas is 2-1 over Inter Miami with tonight. In this round of 16, Leagues Cup 2-1 over Inter Miami with him is live on the pitch with Dallas' Sebastian Cup match.
Sebastian, you head into the locker room with the advantage, but take me back out onto the field. Sebastian, you head into the locker room with the advantage, but take me back out onto the field.
But I think we're doing a good job of keeping lines tight. Obviously, they outnumbered us, and then we do too. But I think we're doing a good job of keeping lines tight. And I think we just got to stay disciplined and see this game out. But hey,
what is your message? What do you say to the rest of the team?
I think we just got to stay disciplined and see this game.
And I can take advantage of that.
Well, he came to the game dressing like vanilla. I'm sure you can find him on social media. He rolled up in this place.
Anything to stay. Showed it right off the top for the pregame show. The shoes
for the viewers at home. I'm sure you can find that on social media. He rolled up in this place.
He showed it right off the top for the pregame show. The shoes as well. I think that's what made the outfit. Sebastian Lejec looking for Ariola immediately. Maybe Ferreira. Miller there. Velasco on the second. Sebastian Lejec looking for Ariola immediately. Maybe Ferreira. Miller there. Velasco on the second. Draws the foul. The referee says it almost gave it, but it was actually kind of advantage. The chance in the end was better. Draws the foul.
George in the pregame, I love bold. I love brash. The Panenka against Minnesota United in the playoffs. I told you in the pregame, I love bold. I like brash. The Panenka against Minnesota United. He's been fantastic tonight.
Best player tonight for you so far, Velasco?
Absolutely. Yeah. The lights are on. He is ready for showtime because he's had to do it on both sides. He's had to make sure that Busquets has had very little impact. Absolutely. Yeah. And right when that ball was given away from Robert Taylor, you see he's had to make sure that he's going to be coming into this game. They need his legs. They felt tonight that right when that ball was given away. Tonight, best player tonight. The 61st minute here.
The 18-year-old homegrown from Key Biscayne, Florida. Looks like he'll be Tata Martino's first change of this match.
And I think as the game progresses even more so, you may want to bring in Campana, who's way more dangerous in the air. He can play more as a target. Maybe look for second balls at times.
Ansa, blocked by Kristoff. And then Yedlin just brings down Farfan. Dallas will have a set piece.
And we thought it'd be an interesting night for Marco Farfan, the former Portland Timbers Academy player. It's just difficult when you play as a left back against the opposition where Messi's playing as the right attacker because he's going to float. He's going to come inside, just having a good understanding that Yedlin trying to chase for that. Farfan drawing a dangerous set piece here for Velasco and FC Dallas.
24-year-old from Gresham, Oregon, in his third team. Came up with the Timbers, then to LAFC for a year, traded for Ryan Hollingshead, and has become a week-in, week-out starter here at FC Dallas. Velasco will serve, driven towards one shot, and in! Dallas has the third! Velasco's taking credit! 3-1!
It is unequivocally the most dangerous set piece to defend. An in-swinging ball with runners in front of you and a set piece taker that knows if it's whipped with pace away from the keeper that it could go untouched because Drake Callender cannot overcommit. He cannot guess, deflection or not from FC Dallas. The ball whipped in from Velasco. Ibiaga and FC Dallas living their dream tonight in Frisco, Texas. 3-1, FC Dallas, Inter Miami.
For the first three games, it was a Hollywood script for Inter Miami. Nico Estevez said, we know we want to be the bad guys in the Messi movie. They've been that tonight. They took the first blow in the 6th minute. Messi's 6th goal of the tournament. They've responded with 3 in a row. They're up 3-1. Tata Martino makes his first change. Benjamin Kremaski comes on for Diego Gomez.
64. Entra el jugador número 30, Benjamin Demasi. Sale el jugador número 8, Diego Gómez.
Benjamin Kremaski, Jordi Alba, Messi, Busquets, Alba being greeted with the chants of "This is our house" by the supporters here in Dallas, who paid hundreds of dollars to come here. Alba cutting it back, Kremaski scores! Minutes after coming on, the 18-year-old from Miami gets one back. 3-2.
Well, it's like having another playmaker on the field with Jordi Alba on this left side. It's the technical ability with the left foot, but it's also just the understanding of what run is going to be more impactful. Look at the spacing, the triangles, rotations, pull players out of position. But watch Jordi Alba. Lionel Messi, Jordi Alba, they've known each other since they were teenagers. The understanding that it's not the space where I'm at, it's the space where I want to go. Play it in behind, cut it back, and the 18-year-old from Weston FC has Inter Miami back into this one. 3-2, hang on.
How about that? Benjamin Kremaski was cut by the Inter Miami Academy, went to Weston FC for 4 months, brought back to the Inter Miami Academy, eventually signed as a homegrown and considered to be probably the jewel of that academy. Jordi Alba, who played him the ball, he was cut from the Barcelona Academy, went to Valencia, made it to the first team at Valencia, then of course signed by Barcelona, where he had such a sensational career. Parallel paths, creating that goal for Inter Miami.
Wait, so you're saying you can have success after failure?
Good lesson, isn't it?
It is. Maybe the younger generation that's listening could do this. Great examples, isn't it?
Yeah. Really is.
What a game. Dear Lord, 67 minutes, and I feel like this one is far from over from both teams.
Robert Taylor back to Arroyo, flicking it towards Alba. Jesus sending it clear. Busquets on it into Joseph Martinez. Cesar Ramos says no foul. Oh, Velasco away from Arroyo. 4-on-3 for Dallas. If they go quick enough, Velasco leading it. Velasco keeping it himself. Arriola cutting it back. Oh, what an intervention and own goal! Robert Taylor trailing the play. Thought he had saved a sure opportunity for Dallas. Instead, it's past calendar. And in 4-3. 4-2.
And I think VAR may have something to say about this, because there may have been a foul on Joseph Martinez that began this attacking play. Robert Taylor frustrated, but Busquets plays it in. Ibeagha comes right through. Is it clear and obvious? That's going to be the real debate. But because Inter Miami stops, FC Dallas goes the other way. 4-on-3. Arriola with the idea to cut it back to Ferreira. But Robert Taylor is about 100 yards away, and he's committed to come in. That's as difficult as a thing to watch, because any player you want to come back, be committed. But now the question will be whether or not VAR felt there was enough of a foul on Joseph Martinez. I'm not sure it was clear and obvious. And Paxton Pomykal comes into this game.
Paxton Pomykal for Sebastian Lletget. Cesar Ramos allowed them to make the sub. He said, let's play on. So the goal counts. It is 4-2. And how frustrating is that got to be for Robert Taylor, who makes that long recovery run to try to even the numbers. If he doesn't get on that ball, it's almost a sitter for Jesus Ferreira.
Yeah, but on the other hand, for Tata Martino, you play until the whistle's blown. No foul called on Joseph Martinez, and you allowed Velasco to run 75 yards with no pressure on him.
What a game tonight. 3 goals in 5 minutes, and FC Dallas has their 2-goal lead back.
But this is what Tata Martino is all about. Being ball dominant, use spacing, go for it, take risks with your fullbacks being so far up the field, but you are leaving yourself extremely vulnerable on the counter. And you're asking a lot of Miller and Kristoff in those opportunities. The key here is, and it goes against a little bit of what he wants to do, but I've always been a believer, if the ball's on one side of the field, the opposite fullback needs to retreat a little bit more. Tonight, we haven't seen a ton of that. If Alba and Yedlin are both high up the field, you're asking your 2 center backs to play 2-on-2. I think that plays into the hands of FC Dallas. I said it in the pregame, and I think it's played out that way.
Again, Cesar Ramos tells Joseph Martinez to get up. Arroyo, a heavy touch, wants a throw, he gets it. And the hydration break now in the second half on this warm, hot Dallas Sunday night. Down pitch side, Arcady with him, who chatted with Dallas head coach Nico Estevez.
He told me so far here in this second half, he's really loved what he's seen from his team in terms of how aggressive they're being, that they're out there fighting. He said he's also pretty happy with the low block that they've installed. He said for the most part here in the second half, we're not letting Messi have any space, and that is the continued goal.
This has been fun all night tonight, second half in particular. Dallas up 2-1 at halftime. Now 4-2 as Lionel Messi has a discussion with Cesar Ramos during this hydration break. What a 5-minute stretch it was in this second half. It began with Alan Velasco's free kick, went all the way through, ended 3-1.
Yeah, but this is so difficult for any goalkeeper because you got to hold your ground to make sure if any kind of run comes to the near post, you don't give away that space. So if it goes untouched, which it did, it ends up back in the net. But this is the connection between Messi and Alba. It allows all those defenders from FC Dallas to pull to the goal line. Kramaski's the second layer there. Good finish, a minute 10 after coming into this game. Referee allows to play on, but the lack of reaction from Inter Miami is appalling. Robert Taylor's nowhere near your screen until the final moment. As humbling as any experience of any player in any league around the world, you commit yourself to get back. Own goal, he won't mind it. 4-2, but they have set themselves up really well against Inter Miami. We failed to mention in those highlights, Jesus Ferreira could have a hat trick tonight. FC Dallas could easily have 6 to 7 goals.
Still more to be told in tonight's story.
What's interesting though, Jake, is Estevez is saying they're limiting Lionel Messi, right?
Yeah.
90-minute touches against Orlando City, 68. 90-minute touches against Atlanta, 64. Tonight he's already at 52, and he's got over 20 minutes left in this game. And so I get it. Sure, maybe we haven't seen a ton, but both goals have come off of Messi on the ball.
Here he is again. Out to Yedlin. Yedlin driven in. Jesus gets it clear. Kramaski. Closed down by Pamakal. Arroyo. Kristoff. Miller. Taylor. Miller staying forward. Oh, Miller. Martinez. Messi. Poked away by Quignon, and then Velasco draws the foul. Sergio Busquets is going to be shown the second yellow card of this match, joining Nkosi Safari in Cesar Ramos' book.
mean, Busquets is having words even with Velasco saying he didn't touch him. Just tight spots. Velasco here feeling the pressure, just a little clip over the top. He's right. Busquets never even touched him.
2 changes from Tata Martino. Robbie Robinson on, DeAndre Yedlin off, a forward for a right back, and the swap at striker with Leonardo Campana entering and Joseph Martinez leaving.
Inter Miami will go to 3 in the back. Arroyo will play as the right center back. Christoph in the middle. Kamal Miller as the left center back. So now this is all about trying to get Campana occupying the 2 center backs from FC Dallas. Get the ball wide, whip it in. Robbie Robinson will play on the left side of Campana. Messi on the right. You've got Robert Taylor probably playing as a wingback. Jordi Alba playing as the wingback. This is the next evolution where if you ask me the opening game of Messi in MLS, I think it's going to be 3 in the back. I think if Tata Martino gets his way, they don't advance tonight, they get themselves some training time, it would not surprise me if this is the tactical setup that Tata Martino wants with this group.
Why does that suit this group and Lionel Messi better?
Because it tells Jordi Alba, listen, you're not going to defend anyway, so keep going, play as a wingback. If you're going to play DeAndre Yedlin or Robert Taylor in that spot, same thing. Arroyo doesn't go forward anyway, so he's already playing in that natural position. But it's the best way to try to get the best collection of players on the field at the same time.
Hamacall, Velasco, Ansah. Eugene Ansah. Velasco from distance and over.
I think Velasco may have to come out here.
That comes up limping. And Giovanni Jesus is sitting down as well. That will be one of the changes. Nima Tumasi will enter for Giovanni Jesus at right back.
3 substitutions for FC Dallas occurring in the 77th minute.
And Alan Velasco will come off for Siki and Samale.
Number 22, Nima Tumasi. Leading the match is number 2, Giovanni Jesus. And number 20, Alan Velasco.
Damas y caballeros, se reportan 2 cambios por el FC Dallas en minuto 77. Entra el jugador número 22, Nima Tumasi, y sale el jugador número 2, Giovanni Jesus. También entra el jugador número 16.
5 changes now tonight from Nico Estevez. He has used all of his substitutions. A hot night in Dallas at kickoff, over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, about 40 degrees Celsius. And Dallas lead 4-2. Miami trailing tonight for the first time with Lionel Messi on their roster. Scored in the 6th minute. At that point, maybe you thought the script would be the same as it has been in the first 3, really the first 2 starts for Lionel Messi in Miami. It has not been.
No, this has been more of the Cruz Azul game where they just give up a ton of chances. They've given the ball away way more than what we saw against Orlando City and Atlanta.
Sergio Busquets took that in a place that's going to force him to take a minute to be able to come back into this game. Still in some pain. Jordi Alba. Tumasi called for the foul. Miami has a set piece. Benjamin Kramaski. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. Robbie Robinson. Kamal Miller came forward. Tumasi breaks it up. Ariola under heavy pressure. It's a Miami throw. Dallas complaining. Jordi Alba wanted to go quick. Cinder Robinson. Jordi Alba now Kamal Miller. Off of Nsabalang. Handball given. Very, very close to being inside the 18.
Oh, it is very close.
Cesar Ramos says it's outside for now, but Eric Miranda, the video assistant referee, will be taking a look.
And Kamal Miller's looking to play this ball, yeah, outside. From our angle where we are in the booth, it looked like the right arm was the one that hit it. That's the one that's sitting on the corner of the 18. This becomes extremely difficult for the goalkeeper toss. He's got to get the wall set up further outside the post. He's screaming, but that wall hasn't set up. If he leaves that post, Messi's got an angle.
Will Messi try? He's going to clip it in.
Oh my goodness.
Marco Farfan, and it's 4-3.
We have seen it all tonight. As clinical of a header you will ever see, except when it's an own goal. The ball whipped in from Lionel Messi, strong ball, fine. I mean, that's a rush of blood to the head. Or
you think he's trying to wrap his head around it?
I don't know, but there's no one around him.
It's a tough one.
And even so, the ball's whipped in. If he's trying to head it back across the goal, we've seen it all.
2 own goals. Back to being just a 1-goal lead for FC Dallas, 4-3. Robert Taylor, Marco Farfan trading the own goals in the second half. Jordi Alba looking for Campana over to Farai. Taylor arriving. Corner coming for Miami.
Is he calling a corner, or is he calling the ball went out of bounds? He's calling a corner. I'll tell you, Campana's changed this game. Quick corner here from Inter Miami.
Messi gets it back. Messi sending it in. Tumasi heading it away. Robinson trying to bring it down. High into the air by Dallas. Pomykal keeps that in. Really good job from Paxton Pomykal to avoid the corner. Now Dallas trying to get off and running.
And that from Kamaski.
Brought down.
That's got to be a yellow, though. That's got to be a yellow. The whistle's blown. 4 seconds later, Ansa's playing it away. Campana's presence has changed this game for Inter Miami. But Kamaski doing a good job here. Wins the ball. The foul's blown. And then Ansa plays the ball away 5 or 6 seconds later. I'm wondering if Messi plays a short one here with Jordi Alba.
Back to a 1-goal game. Lionel Messi over the restart. He goes on the ground. Taylor cutting it back, goes down.
Oh boy.
Another really dangerous free kick upcoming for Inter Miami.
When Messi's on the ball, if you're his teammate, just be ready for anything. I don't think anyone on the field other than Lionel Messi saw Robert Taylor with this ball. He plays it to the top. First touch lets him down, but it's the second one that cuts the defender. Here we go again.
Can he do it again? 94th minute against Cruz Azul, the winner. In the 85th minute tonight, with his team down a goal to bring them back level.
And Jesus Ferreira is going to lay down behind the wall. But any goalkeeper in the world will tell you when he's on the ball, you're going to guess and cheat just a little bit. You can't. You've got to trust your wall to do its job.
Messi up over Brandon! Sensational from Lionel Messi again! 4-4!
Are you kidding me? How many times is one player in his professional life going to answer the call? He's going to answer the bell every single time. World Cup, Barcelona, Paris, now in Major League Soccer for Inter Miami. You need something. You want something. Call Lionel Messi. He'll deliver. 4-4 here in Frisco, Texas.
Can Dallas respond? Another magical moment from Lionel Messi. Areola cutting it back towards Nsabeleng. Busquets was there. Miami facing real adversity for the first time in Leagues Cup, for the first time with Lionel Messi. And they have come back twice down 2 goals. Level 4-4. Reminder, knockout round and every round in Leagues Cup, if it's level at the end of regulation, it goes straight to penalty. I don't think this is over though. Nsabeleng, Ansa, and over.
Sometimes in life you got to pinch yourself and tell yourself this is real. It's not a video game. The 7-time Ballon d'Or winner. On one hand, you can count athletes in their lives where they actually exceed the moment. They deliver something more. Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Muhammad Ali, Lionel Messi.
The greatest, the great ones, the best of all time in this sport. Arguably the greatest of all time.
FC Dallas has to be careful here.
Kremaski towards Campana. Clearance only as far as Kremaski. Robinson. Jordi Alba.
There's blood in the water, and Inter Miami smells it.
3 minutes plus stoppage time left. 4-4.
Nico Estevez said it in the hydration break. We have limited Lionel Messi tonight. I'm not so sure about that one. He's had more touches than Atlanta and Orlando City.
Can't truly say it until
3 of the 4 goals have come from his left foot, from his brain, opening up the game. Good luck trying to contain him.
Does he have another in him? Messi turning, whipping it in. Tafari heading it away. Messi! Oh, right into Tafari. Hops right back up on his feet. Took the block and potentially saved the game.
Well, the highlight for me in the lead up to this game was Tafari in local television here in Dallas saying, you weren't talking to me beforehand, but now Messi shows up and you want to know how I'm going to defend him. Wow. There's one more chance in this game for both teams. Who takes it? It's 5 minutes of stoppage time. I'm telling you right now, the way this game is unfolded, is there a counterattack transitional moment from FC Dallas? And who gets that one opportunity for Inter Miami? What a night.
Can Dallas be the bad guy in this Messi Miami story, as their manager Nico Estevez said he wanted them to be in the lead up to this match? Or will we have a 5th act, a 5th chapter in Inter Miami's Leagues Cup run? 4-4, final minute of the 90 before stoppage time. Messi to Robinson with space.
Robbie Robinson, Jordi Alba. Alba in towards Robinson. Ibeagha sending it away.
Ibeagha coming up massive here in the dying moments for FC Dallas. How about the 18-year-old Kramaski coming into this game? Tata Martino needed to change the game. He went to 3 in the back. He brought in Kramaski. Jordi Alba looking like he's 29 years old in space. Ibeagha doing a real good job in this moment here. Just the presence with Robbie Robinson coming on the end of it. But the 18-year-old kid, Kramaski's come in, he's changed it. But tactically, Tata Martino helped that. But Kramaski's got real energy. My fault, I said 5, it's actually 6.
They've added 1. There's been about a minute of stoppage here with Marco Farfan down. Dallas does not have any substitutions remaining. Marco Farfan appears to be cramping. It was an unfortunate own goal from Farfan in the 81st minute that made it 4-3 and set up Lionel Messi for just another moment in a career that has surpassed all others.
I mean, no goalkeeper in the world is getting a hand on that. I love this, though. Immediately, he's like, wait, hold on a minute. It's 4-4. Let's win this game now. We've got the momentum. We've stolen the game from FC Dallas. Let's finish this thing off.
And we've seen that from him in these 4 games. We can say it now as he points to the sky for his grandmother Celia, as he does after every goal he scored in his career. He is here to win. He is not here for a vacation. And Lionel Messi has Inter Miami back in this match, down 3-1, then 4-2. Now 4-4 in stoppage time of this Leagues Cup round of 16 opener. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba trying to get it to Lionel Messi. Quignon broke it up. Busquets. Messi. Over to Jordi Alba. Kamal Miller. Benjamin Kramaski has time. Back to Kamal Miller. Martin Paz will see that out for a goal kick.
It's crazy to see the amount of fresh legs on the field for FC Dallas, and yet it feels like they're stuck in the mud right now, doesn't it?
Shell-shocked, right? And they were the ones for the first time in Leagues Cup that put Miami on the ropes, that forced Inter Miami to face adversity. 4-2, 80th minute. Now in stoppage time, 4-4, and FC Dallas hanging on for dear life. Messi turns. A little bit of a heavy touch.
There's not a single soul in Toyota Stadium sitting down right now.
Why would you? It has been absolutely thrilling tonight from the opening whistle. Campana. At least 3 more minutes for one of these teams to try to find a winner before penalties. Quignon takes it away. Ansa gives it away. Busquets to Messi. Messi holding off Pamacol, cutting it back. Lionel Messi.
Well, look at how many red shirts are around him.
You have to, don't you?
Yeah, but if someone from Inter Miami just gets involved, they're open.
Jordi Alba.
It's 6 red players around Lionel Messi when he turns in the middle.
They don't want the great one to beat them. Oh, no. For Dallas, and Sabaleng brings down Busquets. And a free kick coming for Inter Miami.
Now this is an interesting spot because many U.S. men's national team fans will remember 2016 Copa America. He went to the goalkeeper's side on Brad Guzan. He allowed the wall to do its job, but he went to where the goalkeeper was standing and still pinned it in the upper 90. Now he's got a little bit more freedom because of where he is on the field. Good luck to pass. Good luck to pass.
Lionel Messi, stoppage time. Messi into the wall this time.
He's terrible. Get him off the field.
Miller coming forward. Little bump from Ferreira. Miller keeps going. Kumasi pokes it away.
Oh, they're on if you got it. Oh, how good is that from Jordi Alba? The horses were out for FC Dallas. If there's no touch there, Ariola's off to the races.
Miller, direct pass, 17 yards off his line to collect. Jesus Ferreira back to Ima Tumasi. Can Dallas create one more chance before this goes to penalties? Pamakal and Sabalang.
Oh, there's a chance here.
Marco Farfan. Eugene Ansa. He has time. Ansa sending it in. Miller there. Kristoff floating it away. To penalties we go. Spectacular tonight once again from Lionel Messi. Bringing Inter Miami back, trailing for the first time in this tournament, down 2 goals in the 80th minute. 4-4 and straight to penalties to determine who will advance to the quarterfinals of Leagues Cup. What a game it has been tonight. We're going to bring Mo Edu back into the broadcast. Mo, my word, this has been something.
Are you tired?
I'm ready to go.
I'm exhausted.
Let's
this game has
going.
it's taken us for a ride.